heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. We're going to try that. We're going to try singing a little line of a song at the start of every episode. Does that sound good? Put down some songs in the comment section below. That's your homework task for today. I was just looking at the oil rig. How cool does that look? Like from the shoreline here. That does look pretty busy, doesn't it? Yeah, that's really cool. Alright then, back to the intro. Hey guys, you're watching C1. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City. And today we're back over at the factory sort of industrial corner of the map. A very small industrial area that we've got with a car, the water treatment plant. Was that a squid? Oh, it's a cow. Look at him glitch. Where'd he go? Oh my god. There's every animal under the sun in there. I tell you what, that's just solved the question for me. That's just solved a question, right? I get asked a lot on this series in the comment section. I get asked, how come animals aren't walking about your whole city? And for one, you can actually now, I think we can do it here, we can turn off mob spawning, okay? So then mobs don't spawn at all, I think including passive mobs. But like on these grass bits, they're not spawning, and I've actually got it turned on, as you saw, the cows in there. And the reason is because all of these empty houses that we haven't done anything in are spawning animals in them, and then because they can't move 20 blocks in any direction, they can't despawn. So the more buildings you put down, the less animals you'll have roaming outside, because I hardly ever see a roaming pig or anything anymore. I mean, I haven't for the longest time. But we've got this space here. And this is a space that we can't really do all that much with, because we haven't got enough room to continue the whole road down here. But we do have enough room to do sort of one road coming down here. So I thought, a bus terminal, a bus station. Not like the sort of bus stations you get that you stand on the side of the road and you call and wait for a bus to come. I'm talking about the place where the buses go at the end of the day, or to swap shifts. They obviously need somewhere to park up, don't they? They just can't go parking on the side of the road whoops, when they're finished. They need to go back to a sort of base. And I thought this would be the perfect place. We can have the building at the end here, and then have the buses lined up here, and then have a nice road leading to it. So I think we want to start up where we want the actual building to be. Now, for this building, I saw an absolutely beautiful building on Planet Minecraft, which I think is actually meant to be a bus terminal, a bus station. I'm not 100% sure, but I just like the style of it so much that we're going to take this inspiration and we're going to make it our own. I don't really know how wide I want this building to be. I don't know how back it's going to be either. That works. We can put some trees behind it. If we don't go all the way, we can put some trees there, and that'll hide the bus terminal from the hotel resort that we've got. So that works out fine. These buildings, as far as I know, they're just used for like where the bus drivers can go and take a wee, or maybe even have a nap. They might even be able to take a nap in them. I have no idea what's in them. It's usually very small. They're very small places. Do I like that? That looks something good. We're already making it our own. And then let's grab some... Whoa. Let's make some dark grey stained clay down here. Where do we want the door to be? Somewhere like there, I think. And then if we go up here, and then if we get some ice. I want to use ice as the windows in this one. Get some nice blueness going. Just need to be careful where we place our torches, so that's the only thing. And then that goes there. That's 4 blocks. That's 4 blocks. You know, if we move that over one, that's 5 blocks and 5 blocks. That works out stupendously. What was I talking about? Oh, I can't remember. We'll just move on to something else. So yeah, what do you guys think of the singing at the beginning of every episode? Now, I know I can't sing, so don't burst my bubble even more than it already is. It is just for a laugh. I think it's a good way to start off the episode, though, isn't it? It gets everybody in the mood, gets everybody excited, makes everybody laugh. Well, or cry because your ears are now bleeding. In my case, But I think it's a pretty good way. I think it's a pretty good thing to do. My volume's loud. Let me turn this down a little bit. There we go. I don't want you getting like dual audio, dual sound of ice smashing. But I think this is going to look pretty cool. And then what we're going to do is I've got some black carpet on my hotbar here. Whoops. And we're going to need some string. Like this. And then we can string here and here. And then black carpet along here. And then we're going to do the same thing out here. There we go. It's a little bit awkward to place at first. Boop. And boop. And then we put some carpet here. And here. We're going to have a go at making some buses. I think it's only one bus on this whole map. And it's sitting outside the primary school. From what I can remember. It's a little school bus. So we're going to have to go at making some coaches. So like the 1-story high buses. And I'd really like to make a double decker as well. Because I think that could be pretty funny. Okay, so put these up here. And up here. And then I expect we probably should, for even's sake, to make it symmetrical, do it on this one as well. And then we'll stand back and have a look, because I have absolutely no idea if it looks any good. Which is concerning. There. 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 And then, why did I put string so far away from the wool? Like that. Yeah, see, that's a really cool look. That's a really cool, interesting looking building. Okay. And then we're going to grab some of this, and we're going to shoot along this way to where the back of the building's going to be, which is probably going to be around here. I don't think we really need it any bigger than that. And then the design feature that I really liked is it's a little bit modern. It's got a little bit of a modern design, and we've got some wood in here. Just like that. So I'm copying that straight from the thing. I don't think it's even the same shape. No, it goes a lot higher, the one. So we are changing it, but I just think that looks so cool. A little bit of modernicity to it. And then I think we're going to change it to have some light grey wool. Is that a big enough change? It's not a big enough change. I want something that stands out from the white wool. What about that one? Yeah, I think that's the best. Give it back. Whoops. Something different to the white wool, but still is sort of a modern colour. So we're going with the greys and the blacks and the whites and stuff like that. And a little bit of wood here and there isn't going to hurt. Okay, so that goes up there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. And then we'll go with a nice line of cobblestone wall along here. And in fact, what happens if we go like this? That looks pretty funny. That looks pretty okay. And then grab some slabs. And then we'll go beneath this and on top of this. I love taking inspiration from other builds. Not because it makes it easier for me to build things, because of copying or whatever you want to call it. But because we get to completely change it. We get to start off with an idea and then completely make it our own. And it's probably one of the most challenging things to do. It's not an easy thing to take someone... Did I use birch or oak? Oh, poop. That's not it. Yeah, it was birch. It's probably one of the most challenging things to do because it's very hard not to just copy straight from the picture, block for block. But that's not very fun. You don't learn anything from that. You don't you don't get better at building from just copying. You have to take the bits that you like and then add bits to it, take things away that you don't like, and just generally improve it. It's a great skill to have when it comes to Minecraft. Really, really is. Okay, we're just going to get these 2 walls in, and then we're going to start on building some buses and some little bus stations and stuff like that. And then I had slabs on top of this. Not quite sure how the roof's going to go. We might go with I don't really want to use a wooden roof. Cobblestone will probably be the best way because we've used it in most of the builds anyway. And then the door will go in there. That looks so cool. That's a really interesting looking building, and it'll look better once we've got it complete as well. Complete and full. Yeah, got a little bit of depth to it and everything like that. Okay, so let's build a bus first. I think that's probably the most important thing. We need enough room here for the buses to drive around to be able to get in and out. Or I suppose they could reverse out, couldn't they? Yeah, they could reverse out. So, bus station. few different designs we can go for. These are gonna like look just like bus stops, really. But let's do at least 2 designs, and then we'll see what one we like the most at the end. So, if we done something, I don't know how big we should do it. That's a pretty nice size, isn't it? So that's cobblestone walls in like a pyramid shape, and then, how do we do the top here? We can use carpet. That would be the nicest way to do it. If we use like a nice light grey, I think. We go along here, and we're going to have to put string between the stone walls. Oh no, I'm out of splash potion. Splash me. And there we go, like this. Did that place it? It did. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 3. Where is it? I think I placed one too many, and I can't find it. I'll find it later. I'll just like barely see a little bit of it. Okay. So that's option 1, just somewhere, you know, dry when you come off the bus at the end of the day. Or we've got another option of maybe using some either iron blocks or some sort of grey block. Let's not use the dark grey wool. Let's use the light grey stained clay. And this one might be a little bit bigger as well. Let's do it over here. And then we can go like this. And like, whoops, like this. And then if we can use full glass blocks with this one. Up. Oops. That's okay. That's why I wanted it. Not. No. No. Why do I do that? No. No. Take it away. Take it away. So, and then this is going to be like your traditional glass one. Glass bus stop. But it's a little bit, it's a tiny bit bigger. No, I like that one. Yeah, I like the other one. I don't like this one. In my head it looked better than what it did in reality. So, it was a good thing that we tested it out. Right, let's remove this then. And the next step is to build a bus. I'm going to go with a nice small coach at first. So, let's clear our inventory. We're going to need... Well, let's use black stained clay as the tires, because I got a little bit of a... Or block of coal, because that's very black and dark, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's go with that. So, it's got to be 4 wide, for sure. As soon as it's only a coach, we probably only need 4 wheels on it. We don't need, like, a dual axle at the back. I think this is where we're going to have the wheels. I'm not 100% sure. I probably should have built the chassis first. Hiccups, they're coming. They're already here. Anybody got any tips on how to get rid of hiccups? Okay, now I know all the obvious ones. Okay, the drinking upside down, or the holding your breath. There's quite a few. None of them so far have seemed to have worked all that well. But if you have something that you don't think I've tried, I will be very happy if you can solve my predicament, because it does drive me absolutely insane. And they can hurt as well when you try and hold them in. They can hurt. Okay, so we want a door here, really, don't we? Let's have a nice iron door. Probably on this side. There we slab. There we go. Door. Wonderful. You will place, even if that means I've got to have a slab down to the floor. Okay, I've got a little bit of an idea when it comes later on. Okay, and then let's have a block that wraps around there, because this is the driver's bit. And then we'll have some wing mirrors. We'll use glass pane as some wing mirror. Whoops! A wing mirror on the front. That ain't the greatest idea. And then big windows down the side here. Obviously. Nice window on the back. They're the emergency window, isn't it? Usually, you can usually smash those, can't you? And then we'll grab the string back. Nope, not a bone. That's the wrong mob. And a white roof. White roof look good? I think so. I think that'll look good. Okay, so we're going to have to string up this inside here. I think I placed it all. I think I got it all right. Nope, not here. Not at the door. Boop. Boop. Wonderful. So we'll do that. and then come around this outside. I think this is the right. Is that? Yeah, I think that's about as close as we're gonna get to a nice bus. So, can I place it on top of the door? I can crouch, can't I now? I can. Ha 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 ha. And then down here, stand back, have a look. It is a little bit low. It is a little bit low, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It looks more like an aircraft pusher, do you know what I mean? Okay, let's remove this then, and we'll go up another level with the glass, including on the front. I don't think the windscreen was that big enough either, so that's okay. So place that there. Windscreen goes up another level. Wing mirror is still on the right height. Yeah, I like that for the height. And then we'll have that going along the top. And then we can either do the windows 2 blocks high like that, or replace the bottom. See, the front now looks good, in my opinion. Let's where's my trapdoors gone? Trapdoors, there you are. And then see, the front of the bus looks pretty good. It looks okay. Do you know what I mean? But the sides, that looks too high. That looks too low. Unless our last option, our last option for this design is that. Another option is we remove that, and then we come here, and then we come down. That's pretty cool. That's pretty modern. Seeing as though this is sort of a modern bus terminal, maybe these are like solar. What did I break? Oh, I broke that. Maybe this is like solar panel buses. You know, that's a real thing. You know, I never knew it. Apparently, I think it's somewhere. His useless fact of the daytime. I think it's somewhere in Japan, most likely, and they've got solar-powered buses, right? And these solar-powered buses are basically free to run because you don't need to fill them up. So riding on the bus is free, and that's pretty cool. So you can actually ride on the bus completely free of charge, and still be able to get places. Do you know what I mean? And you can't go wrong with free stuff, can you? You never say no to free stuff. Okay, so we'll slab along this top here, and I think that is going to look a lot better. I think that's a much better height for a little coach. Come along, along there, and voila! Yeah, that looks pretty cool. That's nice and modern, nice modern window design there. And then on the back here, well, boop, boop. I think they look good as little bus rear lights. Wonderful. Okay, so that's coach number 1 by his bus stop, and then we could do another one here, couldn't we? We could do another stop here. Let me build this other bus station, or another bus stop thing, cobblestone wall one, and I'll be right back. Just need to keep this episode moving on. Okay, so I've got another bus station in here. This one, it has to be done, doesn't it? You guys will ask for it. So we're going to build something that sort of resembles a London bus. A big double-decker London bus. I want it a little bit longer than that last one, so we're going to go like that. It's a big bus. Big old bus. Dual axle on the back. Double-decker, like the ones you see on all the British postcards. So we're going to go with red. Obviously, we're going to have to go with red. And I think we're going with a white chassis, like we did on the last coach. I think the quartz chassis looks really nice, clean, doesn't it? So we'll put this down here. I did have an idea of using stairs, like how we do with lorries when we do the lorry design. They're actually on the floor, like how we used to do cars before we could do upside down slabs, or at least how I used to when I used to play before upside down slabs were a thing. Yeah, and we use stairs. Have I got a lorry around? I don't have a European lorry around here, do I? No, that one's off the floor. Nope. I'll have to show you that another day, maybe, if you haven't seen it. But London buses, the the entrance to them is actually at the back, and there's no door on them. Instead of a door, they just have like a pole. Very strange. I know. I know. I didn't invent it. Don't be angry at me. But they just basically just have a pole that you grab onto. So obviously you're not going to jump on straight onto the wheel. In fact, it probably would be nice to change that, wouldn't it? Let's move. Let's move this one. Imagine jumping straight onto the wheel. We can't do anything about the tire being on top of the pole. But basically, you just grab the pole and you jump on, and that's about how the London bus goes. They are usually like right on the back though, like right on the back. Take this corner out. Yeah, like that. That's what they usually like. It's just like proper on the back. Really strange. It is really strange. Yeah, it's like that, and then you get on. So we'll do that, and then again we'll put down our big old I nearly said cockpit then. Is it a cockpit? No, it's not a cockpit, is it? Just the driver's seat. Cockpit. And then it's a plane. We'll put some signs on the front here as the destination. We could probably do that on here somewhere, could we? Oh yeah, these are usually on the side, aren't they? They're usually on the side of the bus like that on those. But yeah, that's where that goes. And then I think I'm going to use glass panes. Do we need it 2 blocks high, or can we just get away with 1 block high? Tell you what, let's finish off around here. Again, I'm not quite sure how I want these windows to be. We can probably get away with windows like that on the double bus, seeing as though it's got a second story. I think that'll look okay. And then, splash! It's so slow. Splash! Meow. Okay, so we whip round here. Whip round here. There's nothing on this side. Don't need to really worry about a back window because of the door there. Or the it's not really a door, is it? Because of the hole. And then this goes along the top. Wing mirrors go on. Front lights go on. I'm going to use ladders on this one, just as a different design. You can use trapdoors or ladders. I think ladders look nice on this one. And then it's what if we done it like this on the top floor? That could be quite cool. And then yeah, that could be quite cool. And then we'll go with these. Do. Do we need like another block on top of that? How do we cover it? Do we use just red wool on top? I think that'll look the best. Let's just do like a little bit and have a look from the front. You know, that doesn't actually look that bad. It's very difficult doing any sort of vehicle in Minecraft, as I'm sure you're aware. You know, it's not simple. The scale's all wrong. I mean, this double-decker bus is as tall as the factory, basically. You know what I mean? It's just taller than the garage. It would never fit in the garage. But it looks okay. It looks good. So yeah, we're gonna keep it. Can I get any backlights on here? I can if I place the backlights up here, which they do have. That's where the brake light. Oops. That's where the brake lights are gonna be. Wonderful. That doesn't actually look that bad. I'm pleasantly surprised about that. We could get another bus in here if we wanted to. We could put like the bus station here and get a third bus in, but I think I would prefer now to get the tarmac down and the roof on the bus terminal, and then we'll see where we go from there. Okay, so I'll be right back. Let me just get some grey wool down. Okay, I think I got something pretty cool here. What do you think? So we've got bus slot 1 and bus slot 2. You're never going to get more than 2 buses in here because our city is going to have a 24-hour bus service. So when there's always going to be 2 buses out and 2 buses here. The daytime, those buses will run. The nighttime, these buses will run. I think that's a pretty good idea. And then I've got like a little sort of slab design that I've got going down here. I haven't joined it up to there yet. But it's 4 blocks wide. The grey bit is 4 blocks wide, which is the same width of the bus. So the bus could fit down here technically, and we only need it to be 1 lane wide because the buses are never going to cross paths, are they? They're never going to be coming in as the other one's going out. They always go out and then the next one comes in. So I think it works pretty well. I think it looks pretty good as well. Got this very simple little sort of wall design here. I've gone for an inverted look than this one. This one was white on the bottom with grey on top. This one's grey on the bottom with quartz slabs on top. I don't really know how I'm going to tie this in. I might continue this wall all the way down and around the factory as well, and then just fill this in with grey. This needs to connect up to the road, and this road needs to come forward a little bit because we're going to have the car park here for the little industrial factories that we've got going down here. And yeah, and I think that'll be this corner pretty much done. You know, this very, very corner over here. If we have a look, loads in, yeah. So some trees will go behind there. We've got the roof to put on, but I didn't realise how close we were to the end of the episode. So we are going to have to really leave it here, I'm afraid, guys. Maybe we'll come back next episode, finish off the roof, get a nice cool design there, finish off the trees down there, hide that up. Maybe work out this together as well. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!